Tutorial is not about making a beat. We're just going through some frequencies. That's all we're gonna do. I'm just gonna play a bunch of frequencies and I'm gonna figure out what I like. If I find something, I wanna loop it. I just wanna loop it. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna loop some shit. And that's it. So let's get it, man. Let's just see what we got. Y'all ready? Let's see what we got. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna loop some shit. So let's play some shit. Once I hear a part of the loop, if I hear it, I'm gonna loop it. So I like that. I like that right there. So I want the. That's all I want right there. Just want the. So all I want is that. Stop that. Play it. And then you know the most famous thing. You gotta name it. So I normally name it to. Just give it a name, man. It's not about making a beat right now. It's about I'm just gonna chop up probably like 6, 7 different things that I like. Then I might go back into the beat. But I'm not gonna make no beat though. Alright. We'll keep that. So we're gonna let me see if I can get another part of that. I wanna see if I can get another part of that loop of that song. I'm gonna get the other part of that. So get that. Find how I can loop that. Alright, so we're gonna keep that. And we're just gonna hit enter. And we're just gonna hit keep. I'm gonna get like 2 more parts of that. gonna get that little part right there. All right, so we're gonna keep that. It's already named up. Hit enter, keep. We'll get one more part, and that's it. That's all I want. That's all I want. So I'm gonna keep that. Let's see, we're gonna name that. That's 1, 2, 3. 1. All right. Enter. Keep. All right. So that's good on that song. Can I get some more? Yeah, I probably get some more, but I wanna keep moving to show you that I'm not just making a beat. I'm listening to frequencies to help me make a beat later on the line. So this program is just strictly gonna be nothing but loops that I'm gonna loop, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna loop it. Let's keep moving on. We're gonna listen to some frequencies. And these are not soul albums. These just random albums that's not soul. Everything to me is soul. A vibration is soul to me. It's how you flip it. So I like that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right there. I'm gonna take that part. Right there. Keep that there. And I'm gonna play it. All right, so all these got a lot of, they got some shit to them. So we're gonna name this what the song is. I guess that's some Romeo shit. All right. I'm just gonna keep that. Hit enter. Hit keep. And go to the next drum. Let me see if I can find another part of that song that I can loop. All right, so that's cool. So we're gonna go to the next vinyl. Go to the next vinyl, and I'm gonna play some shit from that. See what we come up with. One of the key things I like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna loop that. I like that. I like that part right there. Am I gonna use it? I don't know. So that's all I want. All right, so let's name that. We're gonna name that. Kind of pick the name of the song. I don't really go into the I don't really go into the whole album. Just pick because I'm gonna flip it. Like it's gonna be unrecognizable. And we're gonna hit enter, keep that, go into the next song. It's gonna keep moving. Same song though. I'm gonna see if I find another part to it. You good? Yep. All right. I'm gonna flip this album. See what I come on the other side. A lot of shit that I'll be hearing, I'll pick anything. I like it. It should be dope, man. I ain't gonna front. A lot of shit that I'll be hearing should be dope, man. Oh, I ain't know you knew that song. Yeah, that's what it's called yesterday. Yeah, no doubt. Just going through shit, man. that part there, I like that. So I'm gonna sample that. I'm gonna sample that. I like that. Shit crazy, man. So I'm gonna take that and that song right there. I'm not gonna name it what they named it. I'm just gonna give it one of them names because that's like a three-part name. So remember, it's all about the loop. I want the loop, right? So that song right there. Um, we're just gonna call it "Walk Alone." I'm gonna call it what it is, man. It's called "You Never Walk Alone." So I need that. You never walk. I hope I can get it all in there. Alone. Yeah, I got it all in there. You never walk alone. All right. We're gonna hit keep. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep. I'm just going through shit, man. Now what I'm doing is I'm slowing it. I'm slowing it down completely. I pitched it all the way down on the turntable. And I'm gonna listen. Now this is dope, but I ain't gonna do that one. You hear that? You hear that? So you know I'm taking that, right? You know I'm gonna get that, right? I gotta get that. Gotta get that. So that's all I want. Just want that. And what's the name of that motherfucker there? It's called Summertime. But see, I wasn't looking for the loop. I like that. I like that right there. That time, right? So I could do a lot with that. So we're gonna name this and we're gonna call this what's the name of that bitch? Summertime. We're just gonna call it Summertime. Hit enter. Hit keep. We'll keep moving. You know I need that too. This album fucking dope, man. Look at that. This album got some dope shit on it. I swear to God, got some dope shit on there. So I'm gonna keep that. Can't play it too long because they're gonna catch me, right? Keep that, name that, whatever this song is called. I ain't gonna tell you what it's called. I'm just gonna type that shit in, man. Alright, like that. Keep it. We're gonna flip. This album is dope, man. I want to show y'all the album, but I'm not gonna show you the fucking album. Alright, so we're done with that one. Do I got enough? No, because it's all about just making frequencies, right? So I'm just gonna do frequency shit. Just gonna do frequencies. See, that's dope.
In the chorus.
Come on, man. Shit crazy, I get that in there.
I work in the chorus doing 3 shows a night.
Alright, I got a little Vox in there. We're gonna keep that. That's called some. That's like some hoe shit. Working girl. Dope shit, man. We're gonna keep that. Keep moving, right? See, this got the strings in it, so I'm going through the whole album.
Through your hands, 6 kids in Cleveland, for one wedding band, and tied up to don't get for sweet for working
Right there. Let me do that over. I gotta do that over. We try that.
for working
Right there. Keep that. Shit crazy, man. This all digging, man. This is digging, bro. That's how I dig. I'm not worrying about nobody else digging for me. I want to dig for myself. All right, we're gonna keep that. Hit enter. Keep. We're gonna keep moving.
don't get no brighter, but that never tied up
I want that right
sweated
there. I want all that. I gotta get that. Yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta stretch that out. Snares in there crazy too, right there. Keep that. That's a little longer, but that will probably be my hook on that song. He said six kids in Cleveland. God damn, she was hoeing.
sweating for sweet water,
Sweating for sweet water.
sweating for sweet water just to run through your hands. 6 kids in Cleveland for one wedding.
He said 6 kids in Cleveland for one wedding band. God damn. All right, we'll keep that. All right, I think I got enough. Let me go a little bit more.
You're to this. My faith. I paid up my.
So that bass line right there, I'm gonna use that. I want that. I want that right there. I'm gonna get that. That gotta get.
I paid up my.
That's all I want. I just want the bass line. And we're gonna name that whatever the name of the fucking song is. Yeah, that sounds kind of gay. Boys in the back room. I don't want that. We're gonna call this motherfucker Pool Hall. I'm not naming what the fuck they got it. That sound kind of gay, so I'm not gonna do that. I shouldn't have said that. That just didn't sound right. I didn't mean to say that. All right, there we go. We'll keep that. All right, we good. But I gotta flip the album over because it's only on part 1. So let's keep moving.
The boys in the back room.
That's cool. Let's stop there. All right, so I got a bunch of shit, right? So what do I do with it? I'm just going to name it a program, but I'm going to at least chop one of them, and I'm going to show you how I get my loop. So I'm going to go ahead and come out. I'm going to go on my program. I'm going to create a program, and I'm going to name it um we're just going to call it various frequencies, right? Just going to call it various we're going to abbreviate frequencies, right? Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't feel like making a beat. I want to just listen to shit. So I'm in my listening mode, right? So we're going to call this various frequencies and hit enter, hit do it. And then we're going to go to the first sample in that. And we're going to assign, I don't even know the first sample I made on that. So let's just pick one. Come in the main. I don't know. I'm gonna put it on pad one. I don't know what I pick first. So I guess everything is backwards. So let's start with this one.
Sweating.
I'm gonna start with that one. Just sample, trim it, and just go into my trim mode. I'm in trim mode right now. So that's going to be a two-part loop. That's two loops. So my first loop, I'm going to go ahead and trunk this first. I'm going to trunk it, get rid of that beat, that start point, right? Overwrite that. And then I got, and then I'm just going to extract it. I'm just going to extract that frequency to what I like it. So you remember it was a two-part joint, right? So we're going to go back to the beginning. We're about right here. So it's probably going to be halfway in the middle of this sequence, right? I mean, of the sample, right? about right here then. So I'm counting as I'm doing it. So that we don't want that. We want to get rid of that. But we're gonna leave that little tail on it like that. Now we ain't gonna leave it. We're gonna try to get it right because we wanted the loop right, right? So all I'm gonna do right now to get it to loop right, I'm just gonna go on my loop. I'm gonna turn that loop on. Remember I told y'all once you get your loop right, it's a wrap. Like you just gonna have to figure out. You're gonna have to figure out where you wanted the loop at, how you wanted the loop. So the loop is on now. I can hold this down and mess with the start and the end point. Go. So remember I told you the two part, right? So I gotta come out of my loop mode. So I gotta go back to my start end and get that to where I wanted to loop at. All right, so I already know if I turn back on loop, all I gotta do is look at my loop end and my loop start, and that's where I want to start it at, my loop end. I'm gonna turn the loop back on. So I'm gonna take that loop end just a little bit more. All right, so all I gotta do is look at my loop beginning is always gonna be zero because I trunked it. We're gonna go to the loop end, and the loop end is 243369. So all I gotta do is go to my endpoint and type them numbers in, because that's going where I'm gonna end it at. That's what I'm gonna extract. So it's 243369. Enter. So right now, if I come out of the loop mode, that's where it took me at, and I can play it. So I know that, so I'm just going to extract that. I'm going to extract that. I'm not going to discard. I'm going to extract it, and I'll make it a new sample. Hit do it. We don't want to overwrite it. We just want to keep it. So we want to name that. That's going to be whatever name they got. Hit keep. And now I'm gonna go back to the original, right? Which is that, right? And I'm gonna take the other part of that, which is the beginning. So I'm gonna move my beginning start point up. Now there's a way to get that loop tighter. I'll show you that at the end of this what I'm doing. So let's just go ahead and get this loop. And we know it's somewhere about around here, right? And then we're gonna take our end. I think I'm on the money, right? On my start, right? Let me see. Yeah, I know. You said use pad 15 to hear it after the. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah, I know that. Thanks, man. I know that. I know about the start, the end. I know about that. Thank you, though. So I'm going to turn my loop on now, and I'm going to listen to that, and I'm going to adjust my loop end. He's saying you can listen to the end part when it flips. I know that part, but I want to catch that beginning because I'm trying to extract it. I want to extract that loop where I hear it at. So I got. So you heard that, right? Why is it doing that? Because my end, my loop end is not set all the way to the end. So I'm gonna set that all the way to the end. Set that all the way to the end. Now I'm gonna listen to just the end point. See that? So we're gonna just go to the end, kind of fine tune it. I kind of see where it's at. I think it's about right here. About right here. I gotta count it. Gotta be 2 bars for me. But that's kind of dope. Ew. Ew. So on this one here, to make it fit in my loop, I probably had to slow it down or speed up. But that turnaround is crazy. It's 4 bars. I think it's 2 beats. Yeah, it's 10 beats. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's another bar. That's 8. So it's 10 beats. So I don't normally do that, but I like that. I could make that work. I could stretch it, or I could just slow it down. I probably would just stretch it. But then I let it play out. Yo, I ain't gonna front. See, when you do it, when you don't when you don't feel like making a beat, I'm not saying you should force yourself to do it. I'm not forcing myself. I'm just listening. I didn't say I don't want to listen to music. I just don't want to make a beat. I want to listen. So I when I don't want to make a beat and hit the drums and all that, I do this. And then I come back to this and I make like so from all them loops you heard me do, that shit's like 5, 6 fucking beats. And it's endless. But I don't want to put too much on my brain because I do want to make a beat now. I want to make a beat now, but I'm not. I'm just gonna stick to the script, and I never get rid of the main sample. So I'm going to extract this. I'm going to extract that, and I'm gonna go to my end of my sample. I gotta look down because I can't see the it's 5, 4, 6, 1, 3, 7, right? So I'm gonna go to my end. I'm gonna go to my end. I'm gonna turn my loop off. I'm gonna turn the loop off, and I'm gonna set this to that loop end is 5, 4, 6. I'm just gonna type it in 5, 4, 6, 1, 3, 7. Enter. So that's my extraction. So I know that's gonna be on the money. So I'm just gonna extract it. I already know it's gonna be there. So I'm just gonna hit edit and I'm gonna extract that. All right, and then I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna be named something. It's gonna be give me another name. So if I go to back to my what you call, if I go back into my program, that's the original sample. But let's go to what we extracted. And then here's the other one. All right. So let's just turn back on our loop on that. Let's turn it back on. Right. That's sample one. So let's just turn the loop back on. And it's gonna be perfect. So you hit the little part at the end. Let me get it as close as possible, and I'm gonna show you something about the 4000 that you may not know. It's the X fade. The X fade is crazy. It really it's the fine tuning of your loop, but they call it the X fade. And always remember, open window is your fucking favorite friend. Anything you on, always hit open window if you don't want to hit it. Hit that shit. It's gonna give you other parameters. So let's get this tightened up, and then I'm gonna go into my X fade. So I'm a little drag behind, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and I already see it on the loop, right? About right here. Yeah, he said let the horn go to the last two click. Yeah, I could do that. How green strings. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I'm gonna keep that original. I hear you, but I gotta feel what I'm feeling, and then I'm gonna go back. So I'm gonna screenshot these comments. Matter of fact, let me screenshot that shit now. I'm gonna screenshot the comment because I can't see your comments when I get done. How the fuck I screenshot this motherfucker? Ship Apple. I think it's Ship Apple 3. Go back, so I'm gonna screenshot these comments, man. Hold up. It's Ship Apple 3. I got to screenshot it, right? Let's make sure I screenshot that shit. Yeah, we screenshot it. Let me just see. Yeah, we good. We good. All right, so I'm gonna go. What was I at? All right, I gotta get my loop right. I hear what you're talking about, Priscilla. I got you, man. I know what you're talking about. All right, so now when I'm in, just go to your start, your loop end, or your loop start, and just hit open window. It's gonna take you to this screen. They got fine loop. It's called the X fade length. You can let them do it manually, or you could loop do stuff your own. Most of the time, I just let them do it manually, but I can mess with this and hold it down and listen to my loop start and move it. You hit a little stutter step? We don't want that. So we're going to go all the way back to the beginning to 0. It's crazy, man. I like my loop the way it was. So that's just to fine tune it when you're working with like strings and pads and you want to do something, you want to get it a little tighter where you don't hear that click. So I'm just going to close this out. All right, so then we go to the other loop, which was, I think, here. So I'm going to turn that loop back on. All right, so that's loop, and then we got these two come back to the main. So they already loop. So then I put this on this pad right here, and I got 2 loops. So really is me playing. I'm not chopping it. I'm just looping it. And then when I do loops, I get a different groove in the beat instead of chopping it. I get these. It's really a chop, but I know that loop is good for me. So you see how I don't even have to turn this note off and that note off. I got it. I got it. I can. So I get different ways to freak it in a loop. So that's cool. That's just that first drawing I did. So all I gotta do right now, if you don't know how to save on the 4,000, you go into your save, right? And you put it on multi. I do multi first. Some people do the sequence song. I do multi. I come down to my folders. I hit new, and I'm just going to name this various frequencies. That's what it's called, right? And then I always can come back to this. I come back to this. Various, all right? I'll come back to this, and then I got all them loops. Various, what was I say? Various frequencies, right? Abbreviate frequencies with the S. And that's my folder. So I'm gonna hit enter. And they want me to do it. So now I got that. So now all I gotta do is go to that folder called various frequencies. Go down to V, go to the folder. You gotta go to the folder, right? It's called various frequency, and you right arrow over, and it brings you. It says there's no files in there. So all I gotta do is hit do it because I'm gonna save my multi. I'm gonna save every program, every sound, all that. I'm gonna just go ahead and hit do it. It's only gonna be them shits that I just did, and hit do it with program and samples, y'all, and hit do it. It's gonna save all them chops, all them frequencies I had, right? Should only see one of them. Only see one frequency. What about them other motherfuckers I did? You know why they ain't there? Let me tell you why they ain't there. I'm gonna have to go back in and hit save samples. Now I could just set them all to a pad, but I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna save each individual sample. And there's one, so I'm gonna say this sample. I'm gonna say that first one. Right, hit do it. All right, so that's one. And then we're gonna say two. It says file already exists. Um, we're gonna cancel that. That file one exists. I definitely gotta make sure I got the main. All right, we gotta go to this one. Hit do it, and it says All right, so that pool hall drawing is there. Go to the next one. Hit do it. Go to the next one. Hit do it. I'm just gonna say the samples. I don't need it in the program, right? Hit do it. I can't really see my screen. Hit do it. Hit do it. Get all them samples saved up, right? Summertime, boom. The reason why I didn't save the other samples is because I don't have them timed to a pad. So I gotta save each individual one. Boom. Right. We're gonna hit them all. Get them all in that folder so when I come back, they're right there. Alright, so that's it. So I got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. So I'm gonna go back to my folder and make sure I got all them samples in there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's it. So I got them all saved. So now they all good. Um, the only thing I know to save it all in one shot is to sign it to all them sounds to a program, save them all to a program, or save entire memory. I don't want to do that. So they all there in that folder. So when you come down and look on the folder called various frequencies, I just go over and I got all them shit signed up in there. And that's it. So that's concludes this tutorial. That's how I make a beat. That's what I do when I don't want to make a beat. I just go through various sounds. So basically, am I gonna mess around with it? I know I got. I know I got this. I probably just leave it on, but I'm hungry as fuck. All right, so I'm gonna answer a couple of questions so I can make sure I answered y'all questions. He says, "Let the horns go. The last two click. All right, cool. All right, yeah. I got that. I feel you on that. That's why I kept that original sample. Yeah, that means you got the loop ready when you ready to make beats. No doubt. Appreciate that for sale. Um, it's it, it's better the way you're doing it because you got more music per pad. Yeah, I feel you. No doubt, no doubt. So the 4,000 file system is pretty much the same concept as it. Yup. That's all the whole concept of the hardware and the soft, it's all the same. It's just that, get in and out of the pages. The shit's the same, man. One thing I do like about the 4,000, I ain't gotta worry about no fucking floppy disk. I'm a floppy disk freak. Y'all know I'm a shit. Y'all know I'm more fucking floppies for days. Each band you see, that's all they all beats. So when you see it in a band and separate, they all beats. And the reason why I put them in rubber band, because one day I dropped all these floppies and they went all over the place. So when they drop, they just stay in the band. So that's why I put them in the rubber bands. You know what I mean? And I got mad fucking beats. So let me put that back up there. But yeah, that's this motherfucking from me working with the MPC since the 2000 XL. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had a choice between the 3000, no, the 2000 XL, which I work with, which I own, I got two of them. The 3000 or the 4000, we talking MPC. I would choose the 4000. Why? They just made this motherfucker all in one. Peace, God. You good? Yep. All right, you good? Mommy still cooking up there? Yeah. I love you, man. Me too. All right. What you doing up there? Um, I'm playing the computer. Okay. All right. What you playing? Roblox? Yeah. All right, man. Roblox. All right. Well, whatever it's called. Yeah, that's your game. All right. But one of the things I like about this, you can resample at 96 kilohertz, not 44. You can do 44.1. You can do 16-bit, 18. No, 16-bit, 8-bit. They just kind of made this all in one. It did everything that the 3000 did, the 60 did, the 2000 did, the 2000 XL. They just made it all in one. The menu diving is a little awkward, but it's still, if you know one, you know them all. Your main friend on anyone is your open window button. That window button, just hit it on anything. If I hit open window on this, it take me to this. Like, look, just took me to my location and my time change. I could change the tempo all on just one click of the button, man. I go down in my track, hit open window. I get to delete it, separate it, sort it out. It's just crazy. Like when they made this 4000, they knew what they was doing, man. It's a beats. It's why would I choose this over the 3000? I just explained it to you. Now, does it sound like the 3000? I could make this sound like the 3000 just by talking to you about them kilohertz and resampling and all. I could make this motherfucker hit just like that 3000. I'll probably do a video on that to compare and contrast and show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do sound like a happy little boy. I'm fucking happy as fuck. And you know what makes me so happy is when I don't want to make a beat, I just listen to music. And I just did that tonight. Normally I just do it by myself, but I wanted to kind of show you how I move. I'm old. I'm old as fuck. I'm half a lifespan. Yeah, them floppies is worth some bread. And you and no cap, man. I got over probably 3,000 floppy disks from 1990. I want to say from 1993 up until 2022. I got over like 3,000 floppy disks. And I'm not going to like show you the floppy disks. I do have, and ain't none of them been worked over. All of them is just beats. We talking ASR 10, EPS 16 plus, MPC 2000 before I got the zip drive, the the uh the ASR X. Um, we talking about the Kai SO1. We talking about the Emu, the ESI 2000, like mad floppy disks, man. And that's basically it. If anybody got any more questions, feel free to ask. Cause I'm about ready to go motherfucker eat some salmon and some motherfucking rice. It sounds like the menu said, yeah, yeah. You said you older than me? That's what's up. So you know about that half a lifespan. So you know half a lifespan means 50 and up. So you know I'm not gonna give you my age. Just make it look. I'm half of a lifespan. I'm 50 plus some. Yo, for sale, you got a YouTube channel? Why don't you leave your YouTube channel, man? Leave your YouTube channel and I check your shit out, man. Check your work out. If you can do that. And also anybody else on the feed can check your stuff out. I definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in. I mean, it's always an honor to go live and show my workflow, show you how I feel. I'm about ready to come up with some new beat making stuff, but it's gonna be more like movie type, like cinema stuff, versus me like me doing it this way. I'm gonna show you when I come in the studio, when I get the fuck out the bed, where I'm going with my kid. I'm gonna show you how I be moving, how I want to make a beat when I do other things other than music. I'm a miller. I'm a crafts. I'm a woodsman. I do a lot of woodworking. So I want to kind of incorporate all that into my music to kind of show you my whole life. I live in the Appalachian Mountains, way up in Tennessee, off in the Appalachian Mountains, man. I'm way up here. I'm out here with the bears and the fucking mountain lions and shit, and the coyotes and shit. So I've been here 12 years. I love it out here. And I'm going to show you that part of my life. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, Philly. I'm a Philly cat, city dude. Flipped the whole game and just came, I guess you want to call it a hunter. I'm a hunter, fisherman. I gets it in out here in these mountains, man. Yeah, everybody think I'm from New York, just the way I talk. Yeah, I feel you. No doubt. I got peoples in New York. Love New York. I've been all over the world, anywhere from Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Korea. Been all over Europe, Italy, France, Australia, Germany. Was stationed in Germany for 3 years. Loved Europe. One of my best duty stations. Spent 3 years there. 18 months in Korea. I was an engineer. I built. I'm a builder. I built roads. Did a lot of building in the military, building roads for various countries, man. Road system in various countries was fucked up. But yeah, that's it, man. Military. I'm a military dude, strictly military. Oh, you hard from Harlem? That's what's up. Yeah, I already. When I came to New York, man, let me tell you, boy, y'all New Yorkers, y'all got the best fucking pizza. I ain't gonna lie, Philly, we got the best cheesesteaks. But I still fold my pizza till this day. I always fold my pizza when I eat my pizza slices. I fold them motherfuckers, and that's how I eat my pizza. I don't eat it like everybody. I fold that motherfucker and I go in on it. But yeah, New York got the best fucking pizza and the best it, over over the top. I would say I think New Yorkers got a lot more swagger than Philly. Philly got his shit. I ain't, and I'm not knocking Philly because I'm from Philly. I'm not knocking it, but I always had a great time in New York. And I spent a lot of summers in New York, a lot of hours. That FDR drive y'all got that motherfucking crazy, and y'all drive so fucking crazy up there. It's re, I ain't gonna say retarded. It's ridiculous. New Yorkers don't give a fuck. Y'all just drive crazy. Like y'all get it in. Yeah, that's what's up. Rudy Rhymes, the God, Harlem. Yeah, man. That's what it is. Yeah, please y'all leave y'all before I kill this feed, cause I'm a screenshot this I'm gonna screenshot this all the comments because I can't see the comments once I kill the feed. I don't know how to do that. So please leave y'all YouTube. You know, you got a Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Leave your information so my followers can follow y'all, man. I'll give y'all a couple minutes and you see if you want to leave. If you don't want to leave it, it's cool. I just got to screenshot this page. I think that's so my followers can follow y'all, man. I'll give y'all a couple minutes there you go. And you see if you want to leave. If you don't want to leave it, it's cool. I just got to screenshot this page. It's 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna screenshot the whole joint, right? Y'all hear my shit in the background, right? I just gotta screenshot everything. Yeah, that's it, man. I got everybody. So if you got something, man, the YouTube channel is for sale. All right. So just for sale, just put that in. I could type that in and go to your John. Okay. Rudy Rhymes, you got one? Yeah, that's it, man. I got everybody. So if you got something, man. I don't know if you still there, Rudy. I appreciate you tuning in for sale. I appreciate that, man. Definitely going soon. When I kill this, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to your channel and I'm gonna hit that bell and see what you working with, and I'll support you, bro. I promise you that. I'll leave your Instagram too. I don't really fuck with the gram too much. I got over probably like 300 videos on the gram. I stopped fucking with the gram probably like 2 years ago. I just it wasn't for me, man. It wasn't the YouTube, the Facebook was my go to, but the YouTube always been my main joint. But I just started getting serious like the last 3 years on my YouTube, trying to get it up. I think I started out with like 3 subscribers. I'm almost to 1,000. I'm like sitting on probably like 850, 900 now. So once I get that 1,000, you know what it's hitting for. I produce I produce for the battle rappers like Loaded Lux. Oh, that's what's up, Lord. That's peace. You got the you got a YouTube? Rudy, you got a YouTube? Yeah, Lotus Lux ain't no joke, man. Yeah, my little brother did a lot of Johns up in Philly. I got a lot of footage. I got a lot of footage of Freeway, Beanie and all them before they was, before they was big, big. You know what I mean? I used to do a lot of before Smack did it. We was all out there in the streets filming, doing the battle things and just filming people all throughout North Philly, West Philly, South Philly. I even got some stuff with Maypalm and Rock Welder and them. Ja Rule, my boy, he from New York. He introduced me to them. Who else? The first studio I went up there in New York was Brick House Records. That was in the Bronx. My man owned that John. I did some work with him. A lot of footage, a lot of stuff that I'm gonna put on my page. I just haven't gone through the DVs, man. I got over probably, I don't know, 500 DVs of footage just traveling throughout Philly, New York, Jersey, Brick City, all that, man. Down south, Greensboro, Atlanta. Got a lot of footage, like from back in the day that I need to put up, man. And I'm definitely gonna put there's probably a couple things that I did that you can possibly look at on my page. I got a little like 500 videos on my page. But yeah, man, the footage back then it was all about a documentary. I got a master's degree in psychology, so I was using the footage to to kind of do a psychological evaluation on hip hop from then to now and in between that era. Um, and I think I'm still gonna do it, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a lot different than the documentary that we used to watching, because I'm gonna be definitely narrating over where I was at, the time I was at, who I was with. There was a lot of, some illegal shit going on, but it was all, I got mad love in all hoods. I'm definitely welcoming, throughout the world. I'm definitely known Elevation Productions. Productions with the Z. I definitely was getting it in, man. And that's big ups to you, man, keeping that love for that culture, man, cause a lot of us don't. You can produce in your crib in your studio, but when you actually get out, you got kind of more of a perspective for the hip hop. That's why you always see me use this outboard gear. I use that outboard gear because it bring me closer to hip hop. It just keep me close to hip hop. I do the doll. I was working with Digital Performer, Visions, Opcode. Opcode was my first program. If anybody know about Opcode Visions, then I went from Visions to DP, and then from DP to Pro Tools, and then to I knew the cakewalk shit and acid and all that, and then I went to Ableton. Ableton is one of the dopest programs, and um I spent 3 years in Europe, so I've been to Berlin. I know how they get down on with the technology over there. But I really don't do a lot of things in the box now unless I create my mixtape and all that. Back then I didn't have to go in the box. I was just using straight outboard gear into a Philips CD writer, and then I got an A stack over in the corner. I got an A stack CD burner, but I used to use what was it called? Toast. If anybody know about Toast with Mac, I used to use Toast, and they used to separate all my files and have it lined up. I think I was doing interleaves, left and right stereo, and some mono joint, and I created a bunch of mixtapes, man. A shitload of mixtapes. Um, Let me see if I can, let me take this camera off of here real quick. Kind of break show you. I got a lot of inserts, man. But this is a lot of shit that I. This most of this shit that I did. This most of the shit I did. This the John from Philly right here, old school hip hop. That was more like on the DJ and shit. Then I did shit for City Blue. Anybody know about City Blue up in Philly? My man SK. He put me on. Then I did a lot of stuff for Uptown Flavor. Shout out to my man Kadeem. Mad Love, you know what I mean? Then I did the Pressure, that's in Greensboro. Um, a bunch of cats, man. I'm talking about mad. You know that joint is dope, and that's the back cover of it. Um, then I did another joint up and down in the south in Greensboro. Um, my man Celos, he if it wasn't for my man Celos, I wouldn't have that connect. That's Ski Beats people. Y'all, everybody knows Ski Beats. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have never met Ski. I would have, kind of not had that connect. Shout out to my man D Nice from Carson Style Projects. My man X2, Uncle Dirk, Goo. We got my man VI in the back. You know what I mean? That's my son right there. J Billions, aka Dollar Bills. That's my son right there. That's my biological son. And then a bunch of, mixtape shit. I got a couple albums in the stash, never released them. But yeah, man, that's what it is. So let me get off this feed, man. Stomach growling like a motherfucker. Want to thank everybody for watching, man. And I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot of tape shit. So I'm gonna be dumping a lot of shit to tape to show you how we did it back in the day with the task cam, that 488 right there, that Mark II. I just paid a pretty penny. I had this since '93, but I had to get it fixed because I wasn't using it. Fucking belts went bad and shit, so I had to get that fixed all up. But yeah, it's what it is, man. Peace and blessings, all y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, you remember Toast? Toast was crazy, bruh. Yeah, that Toast shit. I still got the program, but it won't load up. It won't load up on my I got a G4. I got a Mac G4 over here. Where that Mac G4 at? Don't mind my mess. I still got my Mac G4 right here. Look. Where that bitch at? Look, that Mac G4 right there. I still got that Mac G4 sitting right there. With the screen and everything. There with the screen right there. I still got the screen and everything. I got my first Pavilion PC with my first monitor. A Sony monitor. And then you see opcode over there in the corner. That's the original studio joint right there. That opcode right there, gang. That was way before Pro Tools and all that shit, man. Yeah, man. You know, cassettes, still cassette dude. Love cassettes. Mad mixtapes up in these motherfuckers. Mad mixtape shit. Straight up. All back Philly shit, New York shit. I got some Drunken Masters, some shit. Got a lot of Mantronics, a lot of Lady B from Philly, Power 99. Still got all my shit, man. I'm definitely a junkie. Grew up in this shit, you know? Hip hop saved my life. Wasn't for hip hop, I know you know about that motherfucker right there. If you old, you know about that motherfucker right there. That motherfucking basketball. Let me see if I can score on these motherfuckers. Oh, oh shit, he blocked me. That motherfucker blocked me, right? But everybody know about that. Yeah, I still play this motherfucker. Fourth grade right here. Fourth grade back in the day shit. Yeah. Man, let me get off. We're going to talk. We sit up here and talk all goddamn day about motherfucking music and hip hop. That's the beauty of it. I got to bounce, man. Let me go ahead and screenshot these last comments so I can make sure we good. Let me put this up there. Yeah, you remember that shit? He talking about sixth grade. I'm talking about fourth, fifth grade. Yo, man, I got suspended for that goddamn game. My mom beat the shit up. My mom whipped my ass, man. My mom beat my ass. I was up in class in the back, jaw just getting it. I was like this. I was like, yo. Let me get that. Bam. Oh, they blocked me. Oh, I scored him. I scored, right? Then I had the football jump. Man, my ass still hurt from that ass whooping, man. In the back of the class, clowning, playing motherfucking basketball. Tripping. Peace, God. You good?
Peace. Yep.
Love you, man.
Love you too.
Tell Mom, let me know when that food ready, all right?
Come
What
on,
you doing?
guys.
Yeah, I'm on live. You want to say peace soon?
Yeah.
Say something.
Peace.
You can go look up in the camera and put the camera on you. You can back up.
Hello, guys. I am busy playing games.
Tell them your attribute. What's your attribute?
Princess Shamsuddin.
All right, you Prince Yasin. Tell them that. What's your first name?
Yaya?
No, that's your nickname. What's your first name?
Prince Yasin.
All right, that's right, Prince Yasin, the God.
And I'm recording a video too.
You recording a video too?
Yep.
Oh, that's what's up,
It's
man.
Roblox.
Roblox, you doing your own video stuff up there, huh?
Yep. I got
All right,
my
man.
tripod.
How old are you, son?
7.
You 7. God, first God degree. All right, that's what's up, man.
And I'm so good at making videos and playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, you know you good. Who taught you how to play Call of Duty?
You.
That's right. What you always tell you to do when you out there fighting out there within the war game?
Take cover?
Take cover. Because motherfucker pick your ass off quick. All right, Lord. I'll let you. Give me 5. All right, peace, God.
Peace.
All right, go on upstairs, man. Did y'all eat? You eat your burger?
Yeah.
All right, man. Love you, man.
Like
Peace, God. Yeah, man, that shit. Let me get off this line and shit. That boy, I was about ready to start crying, man, because I ain't had no pop do this shit for me, gang. I was really about ready to start crying in front of y'all, man. But I held that shit. Gangster shit. All right, peace, man. I got to bounce, man. Peace, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.